One night about 2 months ago, I was visiting my parents, and my mom and I were sitting in the living room reading. Dad is at work and my brother was at school. House is completely silent. All of a sudden, we hear our Alexa from the kitchen go help, in the weirdest static, gravel voice at full volume. We both, of course, jump and stare at each other. Then, Alexa does it again. We go in the kitchen and the Alexa is activated, and that light blue light, which usually faces the direction of whoever is speaking to it, is facing into the dark corner of the kitchen. My mom asks, "Alexa, are you okay?" The Alexa totally shuts off. "Alexa?" She turns back on and in her completely normal voice at a regular volume does her standard, "Hi. What can I help you with?" or whatever she says. She hasn't done anything that creepy since, but according to my parents, she will randomly turn on like she's being addressed or just start reading random facts like the weather even if the house is totally silent and nothing could have triggered her. Totally creeps me out and I refuse to get one for my apartment because of this. One night while attempting to fall asleep, I had Alexa playing some music. After listening to some choices, I was sitting in silence, still not tired. I then got curious if she had the ability to call 911 if I were ever in an emergency, so I said, "Alexa, someone is breaking into my house." She lit up, took it all in, and was silent for a couple seconds. No response, and no beep she does when she doesn't understand or turns off. After 2 to 3 seconds of silence there was a sound I can only describe as somebody punching either my front door or garage as hard as they could 3 times. My dog started barking and probably woke the neighbors, but after I got them to quiet down I just laid there in silence with my heart beating out of my chest. Clueless on what to do, as I'm not sure if Alexa was playing a prank or if someone was legitimately breaking in my house. I debated on laying there or getting up to look outside. I decided to lay there and see if I could hear anything again. After 10 minutes, my heart was back to normal and I still lay there in shock and confusion. I was too freaked out to ask Alexa again, so I just stayed there until I fell asleep. When I woke up for work, I decided to tell Alexa the same thing, expecting her to play the same prank on me. This time she responded, "Sorry, I don't know that one." I tried a different statement and said, "Alexa, there's an intruder in my house." She quickly responded, "I can't seem to find Intruder in my house on Amazon Music." I tried everything I possibly could to get her to replicate what happened only hours ago. To this day I don't know what happened, and to this day I wish I got up to look outside. Definitely one of the creepiest things to ever happen to me to date. My boyfriend and I had just moved into our house. It was built in the 80s but only had one owner, who actually ended up dying here, and then it was left abandoned until a few years ago when my landlord renovated it. We had an Echo Dot in the living room, and my boyfriend and I were in another room on the other side of the house. Suddenly I hear Alexa talking to herself, so I open the door and lean out to listen. She says, "I'm sorry you feel that way," and then goes quiet. I checked the Amazon app to see what woke her since that part of the house was silent at the time. Turns out Alexa was told "I don't like you" by someone.